My name is Nova and I'm a sneaker reseller. Join me in my journey where I turn hype sneakers into riches. This one got cancelled. We have a few more drops. I was just running for restocks and what do you know? I got an email confirmation.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Alright. Come this.
Oh, I got two. The Buju Tea.
Fuck it.
I got one. Oh my gosh, look, yeah.
What?
Today is Friday, July 5th. Supreme is going to be dropping some headbands, their collaboration with the NBA. I'm not taking this drop super seriously. My setup is something light. You know, I'm not trying to get like 100 of these. I'm gonna try to go for like maybe 3 or 4. If I don't get any of them, it's totally fine because the resale price isn't too high, or I'm not expecting it to be that high for these anyway. But yeah, we'll just have to see.
We're clicking like crazy.
I got two.
Don't get it twisted, bypasses are working. Come on, calculating taxes, do it.
Are you getting that on a bot status or manual?
No, manual.
Damn, what the fuck? Yeah, you're about to get this.
Hold on.
No, I haven't.
In line after fucking submitting payment, get fucked.
No way.
What happened?
He got back in the queue after submitting payment.
Are you kidding?
How does that happen? I've never seen that before.
Because Shopify's fucking with everybody.
Yeah, they're doing some crazy shit right now for sure.
Yeah, you're definitely way ahead of a lot of people.
2 minutes, this is where like Butterboy yells out, yeah, I copped one.
No, dude, you guys are way ahead of me.
I'm waiting for that.
Like, for almost all my bots, my proxies are banned. And then on Cyber, I think my proxies are throttled. I can't even add it to cart. On KODAI, literally can't even add it to cart. Same
Not
with...
that many added to cart.
Yeah, I'm not making any progress. That Yeezy reflective release yesterday was probably one of the hardest releases I've ever had to go through. I was experiencing a lot of things that Shopify has never implemented before, and there were a lot of people who I know that usually cook super hard that didn't even have a chance either. So if you took a L, don't feel bad about it. Anyways, we have a Supreme package. Let's open it up. Wow, they gave me a big bag. Thank you, Supreme. This bag is huge. I love this bag. And look what's inside. A headband. They gave me a massive bag to fit a headband. I love it. On the back it does say Supreme. It looks like this. So yeah, you can't see that right now, and I'm not about to unds this. It looks like these did break on StockX, but the reason why I bought it was because my friend wanted it, so I will be selling it to him. I don't know when, but I will. In other news, I'm about to head out to Stadium Goods to pick up my check. I'll see you when I get there. Yeezy supply has not dropped yet. The first scheduled online release is going to be in about 4 minutes for the foot sites end of it.
My IP blocked again. I don't have time for that shit. Blocked for some
I'm adding a card on a whole bunch of these bitches. I should have Eve quick tasked that shit. Attempting quick sensor.
I got one. Let's go.
Yeah, from where? From what?
Foot Locker. I manualed that shit.
I'm
That's
in
what
the
I'm doing,
queue
baby.
for Locker. So that's great.
Oh, for that. Wait, so you just played live?
Yeah.
I had to run to my freaking computer.
So on my server, it won't let me add the. But I don't think any of them will
Yeah,
work.
my shit's on
I
like
had
adding
Dash,
the card.
Dash wanted to click on it last.
Add your cart and then it'll just
Yo, anyone's proxy is not banned?
Yo,
mine's not.
the fucking bypass we posted yesterday worked so quickly.
Dude, I can't even. I think I'm like banned on the site. I can't even click purchase. Are you guys having trouble clicking purchase?
Yeah.
Alright, this is the same shit that I went through last fucking time with the static.
It's gonna be like an hour before we can even.
But look, I switched computers now.
Hey, I got another checkout, 6.5 Yeezy supply.
Are you guys checking out Rezzies?
Yeah, I'm using Resi.
Yeah, I mean,
What bot?
Good shit.
I use Eve.
I just need to pass the queue.
Same, dude. Yes, man. Yep, NSB. I don't even know what size I got. Let me check. Size 5. I just got another one. How? Where did I get that one from? From Nike Shoebot.
dang.
Wow, my tax money working.
Fast
Hey, for real, hold on. You gonna have to send me your,
What proxies are you using? Rezzies?
Notify proxies, yeah. They're residential.
I should have not stopped my task.
Yeah, I was just waiting here forever.
I restarted.
Oh,
I didn't
ouch.
restart shit, and I've been in the queue forever. Concept shit.
just. Did it just drop? Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Got one from Concepts.
Nice.
Okay, that about sums up the release. There are still some sizes left, size 13 and 14 I believe, which I will not be going for on Yeezy supply. And to be honest, I did freaking awful in comparison to what I had expected. I definitely should have gotten more considering the amount of resources that I have, but you know, it is what it is. It's not always gonna go your way. Okay, 3 of the Yeezys came in, but before we do an unboxing, let's talk about what went wrong with the release. Right off the bat, Yeezy Supply looked like they banned all of my data center proxies, and from what I can tell, nobody's data center proxies worked, which was really frustrating because I was not ready to use residential proxies. At the time, I only had 1 residential plan. I usually have 2 just in case. What's interesting is that some of the people that were using the exact same residential proxy plan that I was using at the time, which was Notify Residentials, were able to get like tons of success. So I probably did something wrong, to be honest. Historically, data center proxies are the move for Yeezy Supply and Shopify in general, so that's why I didn't really set up with residentials too much. But obviously it's better to be prepared than not. In this case, I was not prepared. Another thing that I didn't do that was very important was setting up my URL banks on KickStation. KickStation has this feature, it's called URL banks, and essentially what it does is it bypasses the queue. This takes a little bit of work, especially before the drop. These URL banks take a long time to generate, and if you have a lot of billing profiles, then it takes even longer to generate. And in the past, this hasn't worked like super duper good. There wasn't any drop where these URL banks absolutely destroyed the website or anything like that. Being that it never worked super duper good in the past, I never bothered setting it up for the Yeezy release, which was my mistake. And it's really a shame that I made such a rookie mistake, because had I done that one thing, I would have gotten so many more pairs. That method was the only method that was absolutely super consistent. Out of all of the bots, depending on your proxy provider or how you were running the bots, a lot of it was based on luck. So if your proxies got through, then you would have copped. If it didn't go through, then you wouldn't have copped. A lot of people's proxies didn't go through, a lot of people's proxies did go through, but regardless, for KickStation, if you did this one thing, which is setting up your URL banks, you would have gotten through no matter what. After a while, they did start unbanning data center proxies. So after that ban was lifted and you had your URL bank set up, that was a surefire way for you to get tons and tons of pairs. Well, depending on how many URL banks you set up. So I'm super disappointed in myself. I did get 5 pairs at the end, so I guess that's better than nothing. But in comparison to the resources that I have and things that I could have done, it was just a bad release for me. So let's get to unboxing. Damn, this looks just like the statics. They weren't kidding about these were dirty statics. Like, this looks just like it. I think I like these better than the statics though. It has more character. Alright, so the ones that came in is a size 13, 8.5, and 5. We should be expecting 2 more, one from Foot Locker and one from Concepts. I believe those shipped out already, so we should be getting those shortly. So tomorrow we have some Vans dropping and a possible Travis Scott shock drop for the Jordan 1 lows. We'll see if that happens on the next episode.